Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And as you've already seen, today's topic is going to be escapism and how it traps you more and more eventually. Um, so, what is escapism? Escapism is when you want to run away from things, be it your responsibilities, or be it your people, or be it some bitter phases of your life that one has to necessarily encounter. But your heart refuses to encounter them. Why? Because they are painful. Those moments are extremely very burdening to you, and when the bulk of all these things increases to a certain point, that then you just want to run away from everything. You just want to escape. And this is what we call as escapism. Escapism can emerge from extreme feelings of sadness or extreme feelings of happiness. It may be some sort of genuine happiness, or something that is again in your head. Um, when you're escaping, you're not only refusing the reality, you're also creating a safe space for you, which you know that isn't real. Like, you might be intentionally escaping from everything, or you might be doing it without a purpose. But, no, sorry, not without a purpose, unintentionally, without an intention. um, you are creating a virtual world for yourself that is going to give you some sort of relief to an extent for a very temporary period of time. Okay. um, Most of the students fall in the trap of escapism, because when the reality hits you hard, and when your grades are getting low day by day, and when you're facing rejections everywhere you go, who would want to live that life? Everyone wants to escape, right? Now, as a person who has faced this problem, and who has been living in their own world for such a long time, um, here are some consequences of escapism. The consequences are that, look, someday or the other you will have to face things, and when there will be no looking back, and when there will be no room for you to escape, where will you go? Where will you stand? Even, you know, just being at some particular place becomes very difficult for you once you've created your own virtual world. You might be doing things that can comfort you again and again, but when life puts you in a test, you won't be able to do so. And at that time, you will feel a sense of, this unwelcoming vibes. You'll feel those unwelcoming vibes from everyone around you. You'll be like, okay, okay, but I want to be there. I want to be at a school. I want to be at a coaching. Yes, I used to take leaves, but it was not. Uh, but it was because I wasn't comfortable in attending schools, in attending coachings every day. I wasn't comfortable with it, so I used to take leaves. But now, when you would want to really fit in, you'll realize that the opportunity has gone. Like, in order to fit in, you need to be present every day, like every single day. And then definitely, you, like, people will respect those who are attending the coaching and everything every day. as compared to you. Like, was it your fault? No. Maybe you weren't just healthy enough to be there. Maybe you were tense, you were anxious. But the world, the people around you, they don't give two fucks about what have you been going through. And then the struggle becomes even more personal because you see, you cannot go anywhere now, right? You won't even have enough friends to talk to. You're not going to a school, you're not going to a coaching anymore. And what are you doing? Like, you enter escapism by choice, be it complete choice, be it partial choice, or be it an extremely unintentional thing. You've entered that world, and then it's very difficult to get out of it. And when you will actually try to get out of it, it is going to be heartbreaking for you. It can also happen that you've been so much in this small shell that people won't even recognize you in your daily life. Eventually you will be going deeper and deeper into this loop, and then you will be distant even from the people you love the most, your parents, your partners, your best friends. You will be setting yourself at a distance miles away from them. And then again, you'll be all alone to face the consequences of it. And then, when you're all alone, or when you're trying really hard to do something and you're failing to do it again and again, even smallest of the challenges seem to be coming to you in a very amplified manner. छोटी छोटी प्रॉब्लम्स भी बड़ी लगने लगती है, ठीक है? Because the environment around you makes it worse. A small health problem can shake your confidence entirely when you're so alone, when you're so deep into your own world. One single negative thought can bring you down completely, can stop you from working entire day, can dysfunction your brain completely. So it's like, what's the solution to this problem? Like, we are not here to sit and talk about problems. From my experience, what I have learned is, be with someone who's constantly guiding you. Okay, who's constantly guiding you, and who will be there to correct you at steps. Have at least that one bond in your life, because you see, when things become too heavy to deal with, when you are entering this world of escapism, you really don't know anything. You don't know what's next. You don't know what's gonna come after this, right? We never know what's to come. So it's essential to have someone by your side, someone who's wiser than you, someone who's older than you, and someone who genuinely wants to support you. You know, um, and when that one person who you are very close to starts to distance themselves from you, they've been giving you this one advice since a week or so, and you're just not listening to them. So eventually, even this can happen, that they might distance themselves from you, कि भाई तुझे जो करना है करो, and then you are again on your own. Please don't let that happen. Stick very close to the people who are there for you, who are around you. um, when you are going through competitive exams especially, or when you are dealing with a difficult course, like a course which is actually very, heavy, you need people around you. If you are being arrogant at that phase of your life, okay, yeah, I don't need anyone, I'll do things on my own. If you will enter this world of competitive exams and academics with this mindset that I don't need anyone, I'll do things on my own, then my friend, you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer real bad. Like, I am an experienced person, so based on my own experience, um, this is all what I had to say. Um, it is very important to also journal your thoughts, so that when you're back in your own world, like in your like real world, um, you can look back at your old journals and your old writings to just kind of know how delusional you have been for the past months. You know, journals can act as your mirrors, and they help a lot in your personality development as well. And um, one more thing which I have learned in my journey so far is that uh, when you think that things are becoming very difficult, and when you are constantly dealing with negative thoughts, overthinking, when uh, you're trying to fall asleep, but you think that अरे ये करना बाकी है, अरे वो करना बाकी है, just do it. Just do it. That is the best solution to all your problems. Just get working. Whenever a thought comes, it won't just be a single thought. It will be a loop of a chain of thoughts which will follow after that one thought. So don't let that happen. Then those thoughts will sink you down. It's better to start working as soon as you feel that अरे यार overthinking चालू हो रही है, पढ़ने लगो, काम करने लगो, जो भी काम है, just do it. And just be close to the people around you, because when when you will end up ruining yourself, ruining your mental health all on your own, you will realize how important these human connections are when you're all alone, stranded like in an island or something. So value connections, value people around you, respect them, and respect yourself, right? Escapism is never a solution to your problems. It might make you feel good for a while, it might comfort you for a while, but in the longer run, the only thing it will be doing uh, would be to cause damage to you on both mental and physical levels. So save yourself. Best of luck.